So if you haven't heard the latest episode of Two Bears, Tom and Bert dropped some very big news on this week's episode. And what they announced really surprised me, to say the least. So take a look.
You're the ones that got us here. And so Bertrand and I are launching our very own vodka.
Yes. Pour OSOS.
Pour OSOS it is.
For bears. Oh. Whip it out.
Just pull it out, show everybody.
Pull it out.
All right. There it is.
That's our bottle. You're going to need to put something dark so people can really appreciate.
There are the OSOS.
The two bears.
Two bears.
One's growling, one's smiling. Pick which one we are.
So Tom and Bert have created a vodka. You guys let me know down in the comments if you saw this coming. But I have to be honest, I really didn't expect this. If Tom and Bert were going to sell us any product, I thought it would have been a nicotine gum or something like that. But more importantly, the introduction of Tom and Bert's new vodka had me thinking about a few questions about the impacts that this could have on Tom and Bert's comedy, as well as the timing of this product being really odd, especially for Tom. So one of my questions was, why so soon? If you guys don't know, Tom's been trying to do a little bit of damage control, cleaning up his act, if you will. He's deleted the airport tweets, and he's been a little bit more reserved when talking about his material assets and success. And this was made very clear to me when he went on Robert Kelly's podcast about a month ago.
And so
Cost me a fucking fortune, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth
But it worked it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's great. That's what you're supposed to use your money for.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, do you want more stuff? Or do
Yeah,
you
what are you
want
going to buy?
Yeah.
What are you going to buy another, what kind of car you have?
What kind?
You have cars?
Yeah, I
How
like
many
cars.
cars you got? You all right?
Yeah.
You don't want to tell me?
No, I don't know.
Are you Seinfeld cars?
No. He's into like
Are you Rogan car?
I mean, Rogan Light. His collection has gotten pretty wild.
I think Tom's come to the realization that his fans get quite agitated when he talks about his material assets. And I think people make that abundantly clear in his comment section. So straying away from talking about his money, his watches, his cars, etc. is a step in the right direction, which could get some fans back on board. But that's why I'm so surprised that they've released the vodka so early. I know that the episodes are pre-recorded and all of that, but wouldn't you want to wait until the dust completely settles and you're on much better terms with your audience before you try and sell them something and encourage your fans to part with their money? Because in my books, that is a very big ask from somebody, especially when you're not in their good books. But if Tom plays his cards right, he can definitely swing this around, but I don't think he's quite there yet. Of course, there's always going to be the diehard fans that are going to go out and buy the vodka no matter what, but I am a little surprised that they didn't leave the release of this a little bit later. Maybe it's the shareholders or investors pushing the launch of the vodka. I'm not sure, that could be a possibility. But I would think before Tom wants to do something big like this, you would want to build a little bit more rapport and get on better terms with your audience before you try and sell them a product. Another question that popped into my head was around the potential impacts of business ventures on stand-up. I think that comics branching out and doing different things isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, we can't ignore that having too many things on the go has to have a negative impact on the quality of their comedy, right? I mean, with Tom and Bert being stretched pretty thin due to all of the endeavors that they've got going on at the moment, I'm a little bit fearful that their comedy's taking a backseat. At the end of the day, something has to give. When you have so many things going on at once, it's extremely hard to keep everything up to the same standard. So that's one concern that I have, but I'm more interested in what you guys think. Are you surprised that Tom and Bert launched their own vodka? Are you gonna go out and buy the vodka? Let me know down in the comments, and before you leave, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on those notifications so you're up to date with all of my content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.